Hello world, Lisa Friedrichsen, your friend and computer science professor with another short screencast about access. And this time we're going to talk about an error message that happens when you add a validation rule to an existing field. And just for demonstration purposes, I know I have customers in the state of Iowa, so I'm going to add a validation rule here that the state must be the value of IA and attempt to save the table and see the error message. Data integrity rules have changed. Existing data may not be valid for the new rules. We want the existing data to be tested. We're going to say no here, and I'm going to delete that bogus validation rule. And let's go to datasheet view and just look at our data. And we do have 1, 2, 3, actually 4 states: Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. Let's go back to design view. Let's add a validation rule that meets the existing data, which would be like this. The states can be Iowa or Kansas or Missouri or Nebraska. Those are the only 4 valid entries because those are the only 4 states. Let's pretend that we have a license to sell in. I might even add some text here in case someone tries to break the rule that says a helpful message. Remember, only 4 values are allowed, IA, KS, MO, or any. So it's nice to add a validation text property so that if the validation rule is broken, we give the users a nice message that's very clear versus just the system-generated message. Okay, so we have our validation rule. Now basically, anytime you're modifying these properties, you are narrowing the ability of that field to accept data entry. So when we click the Save button, we get the error message again. Data integrity rules have changed. Existing data may not be valid for the new rules. We want the existing data to be tested. And we're going to go ahead and say yes. And we get no feedback that it passed, but that's good because we didn't get any more error messages. So let's look at the datasheet view again. And let's go over and attempt to enter a different state, such as Minnesota. And as soon as I tab out of that field, I'm getting the nice validation text message versus a system-generated message. And I'm going to press Escape to return to the original value. Thank you.